am. That's right. We're here today. We are live and we are talking about school building, my super duper one-day revenue ready school setup. That is the theme this weekend. Yes, it is. You can get it at schoolbuild.wisewithwendy.com. There are 2 seats left at the super $500 first few setups. So you're going to want to snag one of those, and I'm here to tell you why. It's good for you. Local business, brick and mortar, online business. As long as you have an established client base, a pool of customers, a pipeline. I'm not one of those that teaches you how to go and find your people and narrow your niche. I help you maximize this incredible tool that is Skool. Powerful visibility vehicle. Yes, and a unique customer experience. It sets you apart from all the other fish in the sea when you have this property. It's called a Skool. Skool. That's right. It's a newer platform, so you may not have heard of it, or you may have heard of it and seen all the Hormozy ads and the muscle hustle last year and thought, oh, that's not for me. But that's not what Skool is about. That's just one take. There's a whole lot of different ways to go about running a community or hosting a classroom or making it a profitable funnel that gives you revenue, retention, and referrals. That's right. Revenue, retention, and referrals. You're going to maximize the customer lifetime value of those who already know, like, and trust you. You're going to retain those people because it's such a wonderful experience. You're going to reactivate clients and customers that may have drifted off in this age of information overwhelm, especially when your direct competitors' ads get fed to people in your feed on most platforms. That's right. Not good to have a group on that other platform where they are feeding your competitor ads to your community members. That's not cool. No. And where they could shut off your access to the platform at any second and you lose those thousands, hundreds, or thousands of people that you've brought together in that book of faces, right? Not cool. You want to own your list. You want to get your people together in a place where they actually see what you have to say, what you have to share, where they can share their feedback about the wonderful work that you do too, where they can say, wow, this is so cool. I'm going to bring some friends. Yes, increasing that most valuable of marketing methods, word of mouth. That's right, referrals. And if you choose to go on to the pro plan, you can even pass along referral earning benefits to your people. Meaning when someone upgrades to buy a package or a plan from you, then the person that referred them might get 20, 30, 40, or even 50%, depending on what you want to set. But you don't have to go on the pro plan, which is $99 a month. Still the most affordable, the simplest, most affordable, lowest fees in the whole of the interwebs today. There's a $9 a month hobby plan. And this is a powerful visibility vehicle, folks. You can set it up with a public view that's kind of way better than a blog or a Substack or any of those other newsletter type things, because the search engine indexing happens, but you also have a community with it, not just comments at the bottom, not just the option to buy more. You have all of those things. And the classroom doesn't have to be classes. It can be products that you're selling. There is the one-time purchase option. It can be bundles where if you upgrade on the tier, you unlock all of these different classrooms that have hats or service packages or trainings or something fun, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to leverage you. And that can change at any time. It could be a Black Friday special. We've got a couple of weeks, right? 10 days, 14 days. We're halfway through the month, people. You can still make more money for the holidays if you start today. I can do a build today if you want to hop on this. $500. There's 2 more spots. I do the initial base setup in under 3 hours, revenue ready in under 3 hours, and then finesse a bit so that in one day you have built the basics and begun to grow. You could make your first dollar in that 3 hours if you've got your people ready to jump in. It's really phenomenal. And every minute, every day, you don't take action, you're leaving money on the table. It's slipping away. You know? In the next week, you will miss out on more money than it costs to have me set this up for you today. So, you want to have a look at what I've done for a couple of wonderful women this past week? I set up 2 wonderful women in wellness, health and wellness. That's especially because if you've been in my world, you know that I'm a neuromuscular myofascial pain relief specialist that has been in the health and wellness and fitness realm for decades. So I know this inside out. You're never going to find anybody that knows both Skool and the health and wellness in real life business scenario quite as well as I do for women. You'll find a lot of these trainer guys. Yeah, that's a different kind of thing. That's a different energy. That's a different approach, right? So you'll find a bunch of young 20-somethings, but never a 55 plus non-binary type woman, a resilient rebel who's been through it, who knows, who isn't just repeating what somebody else just taught them. I've lived through and experienced so much more. There's a richness and a depth to my approach that you won't find in those hustle punks, the Hormozy hustle horde. But, you know, there's plenty of people out there. I'm not the best flavor for everyone. Here we go. Let's get this light a little better. It's a little washed out, isn't it? Let's see if I can turn this one down. Okay, here's the button. Yeah, it's a little nicer. Maybe turn this one away. No, it's that one. It's that one. Maybe, what if I turn it off? I'm so distracted by the light. Let me make sure you have my best angle. All right, let's take a look at what I've done last week. The things I built last week. Let me switch to this and the screen share. There we go. Why Skool building is the container for the clients. This is where you get the service support. Good, I'm sharing the right one. You can find it on my profile down there at Wise. This is where you have the ongoing packages of support after I do the build. Completely optional. Don't get bogged down in that. You can see it at the About page anytime. But as you can see, I am an expert community catalyst. This is me visiting Skool headquarters. Fun place to be. I have been 100% green. That's only 30 activities a day. I don't completely live on Skool. I do go outside and enjoy nature with my dog and other things. So it's not, some people have like 5,000 whatever activities per day. And that means they just lived on the platform for 18 hours or something like that. No, mine are usually like 300 touch points, a couple hours here and there, popping in, popping off, doing other things, but solid immersion in the Skool platform, Skool building. Yes. And it's not my first rodeo. I've built communities in real life, coordinated volunteers, done activism, founded an interdisciplinary arts collective with the publication, and I've done other online community building. I was on Circle before this. I was on Kajabi before that. I built on Teachable, Thinkific. I belong to communities in Mighty and Heartbeat and Go High Level, and I understand all of these. In the 90s, I had a business called Wenzer Web Services, where I helped build websites and online communities. We had some directories and forums that we were putting together. So I am not new to this. I was doing this before some of these kids were born, and I have a different take. They've got some great wisdom and knowledge, and so do I. That's the wonder of this world, is there are so many amazing individuals to learn from, to learn about, to learn with in communities. This is the community I built on Wednesday. Let me tell you, Wednesday I was on a call with a group I'm in, and then there was the BYOB community, Bring Your Own Business. It's a bunch of wonderful women growing their businesses together. And Tiffany, TNT, Tiffany was talking me up to Dawn here, Dawn Deroker. And then right after that call, we hopped on a call, and then an hour later we got started. And I built it just that day. That's how it happens. Fast. So if you want that to happen for you today, then click that QR code or go to that link, schoolbuild.wisewithwendy.com, and we can do this today or tomorrow. And you could start making money before the holidays. You could do a Black Friday special if that's your thing. You could give your people a special holiday perk for coming in early. There's a lot of ways we can spin it, but first you've got to start with that simple, strong foundation. Both of my women opened in the health and wellness, very competitive health and wellness category of Skool at 134 and at 129 in discovery. Let's see, let's go to discovery, not schoolers. Let me show you, that's the games, where over 90 days, the most improvement in earning is rewarded with a trip to LA to meet with Sam Ovens, the founder and owner of Skool, and Alex Hormozy, of course, one of the big investors and voices of the Skool platform. These are the categories: relationships, hobbies, music, money, spirituality, tech, health, sports, and self-improvement. Health is highly competitive, and both of these women opened because of my strong foundations with the key things, the niche, the search engine optimization, and the core elements to spark engagement in a community that people actually want. They opened in the hundreds, 129 and 134 respectively. They've both dropped a little bit because there wasn't a massive list of people ready to come in. There weren't, but that's fine. As long as you're in the top 1,000, you are doing great. There's over 190,000 communities on this platform. So it's really impressive to open. You'd be here on page 5 to open this high in the rankings. You can come here for free. You don't even have to be logged in to start looking at this, but it is free to get your Skool user account. It took them 4 years to get to the first million, and now they add another million users every 2 weeks. That is absolutely astounding. That's rapid growth, and you are here at the very beginning. It is the wild frontier. It is the next new thing. I believe it's going to be replacing the website, social media stuff that people are fed up with. People are unsubscribing from email newsletters. They're leaving social media. They're ignoring ads. They're craving connection. And this is what gives them connection. A Skool community container where they can hang out, actually see one another's posts in relevant timing, and connect around the topic of interest. Yeah. And it can be something fun, or it could be a brick and mortar business. You can see this is only the health category that I'm scrolling through here, and looking to see where we landed today after the overnight. After the overnight, I think we should be here. Some of these I'm not so sure. There we go, 406 today. And that's only 4 members. Nobody new has joined, and there hasn't been a lot of activity. And we're still, after 1 week, only at 406. Now, I ran some pain-free communities for ages, and they had like 30 to 50 something people in them, and they were still in the 400s with activity, with weekly activity. So this is astounding. This is a strong setup that I did for her, that with only 4 members, we're still at 406 in the health category. It is a public feed that you can see here. I did this last Saturday for Lisa. A 1-day revenue ready school setup. It's to help out her Fit Body Mind app. You can see over here on the side. And this is a link to YouTube, and this is another link to her app through a web page. So that helps the internet understand that this is a real business that is already doing things out there, that has been established. So it's going to go, oh, okay, this isn't some flash in the pan thing. This isn't some plagiarizer. This isn't some AI bot. This is a real person doing real things on TikTok and YouTube, and with an established LinkedIn presence, and who's had a website for a long time, right? Who's been in the world. So then they're like, oh yeah, people want this. This is a legitimate person. And that is key. I made these tiles for her to show simple and easy to use, a video from YouTube that inspires women to join. And then of course I get the app and a wonderful picture of her. We'll be transferring the ownership shortly as soon as I finish the admin. So it will have her name here instead of mine. But when we set yours up, we'll just set it up with yours from the get-go. This was my first build of the new phase. I've done some others. Also, let's see, flying. This is a project about Nova Hall's grandfather. Donald Hall was one of the engineers of the Spirit of St. Louis. Yes, that legendary flight. And Nova found this trunk, forgotten, and unlocked these secrets. And there's the 100-year anniversary is coming up. So we set this site up to promote. They're a nonprofit promoting STEM education and flight and drones, and they do all kinds of things. And also around the centennial celebration of the Spirit of St. Louis. So that's a site that I set up with Nova. And that's been growing. You see, it doesn't have to be a big, huge thousands of millions of people. I have communities that are 30s, in the 30s of people. I have some in, let's see if I can click my profile here. Yeah. I have, this one has 153. This has just 26. It's pretty new. This has 8. The others I removed. But like Enjoy only has about 30, 35, 40 people. My Wise Schoolers that I migrated had 35, 40. My Pain Free had around 40. And those were nice little communities. You don't have to have these giant communities. There's a sweet spot in the like 300 to 600 that's really kind of vibrant. But smaller communities are fine. Don't get hung up on these expectations that you have to have thousands of people. It's not about follower count. Don't get hung up on these metrics. You're not an Instafluencer, you're a business, and you want to connect with your people, right? You want to attract people that will keep paying you over the years. That's customer lifetime value. That is where the value is. Time and attention are the true currencies these days. And I'm here to help you capture that. Yes? So what I did for Lisa is this strong SEO, search engine optimization, strong pull with the name and the title matching, and it's reflected in the description. Strong proof with the links that prove that she is a valid business. Strong Optimized about page copy for the search engines and also for people, evoking that curiosity to come on in. This is a public feed, so that means people can come see it. Here, I'll show you. Open incognito and share this tab instead. You can see here I am not logged in up in the right corner. I have not joined the group, but I'm still able to look at everything. I just can't interact with it, but you can read it. It's public, and that way the search engines, I've been feeding the site YouTube videos and testimonials from her website so that the search engines can start placing all of that, and she'll start ranking higher, and she'll start getting more and more signups for her app. So this is a little different approach. We're not as focused on bringing people in to the community, although that will happen. She's still immersed in another build right now. And this happens so fast that, it's super exciting. And then there's the next phase after that, the build. It's that nurturing. And we're going to look at what Dawn did with hers. But you can see here that I've started adding her YouTube videos. And what I do for search engine placement is I just plop the video on there. Then I put the timestamp highlights. And then I add the transcript down below. And then I create a post that also links to it with summary and key takeaways. Yeah. And that's very exciting because that gets lots of search engine crawling yumminess for higher placement. And then as people start joining and commenting, it's going to show that this is relevant, that people want this, and they're going to show it even more. So super exciting stuff. And like I said, I'm ready to build yours today or tomorrow. There's 2 at the $500 rate. And then it goes up to $750 for 3. And then it goes up to $1,000. This is, when I did this as a 1-month container, 30 days of support, it's $5,000, folks. So to get it for $500 in just 1 day and then have a month of my guidance via Voxer, you can, do text and voice connection with me to answer your questions, to have that. I call it a Catalyst hotline because that's what it is. It's the hotline to get your questions answered. Very exciting stuff. I can show you the mock-up that I did before I helped these 2 women. I did a mock-up for a local chiropractor. And let's go ahead and take a look at that since I'm talking about it. Family Chiro. And as you can see, when you join it, it gives you this is as an owner setting up a group. It immediately gives you this, I'll show you what it looks like when you sign up. You get something like this. This is what happens before I set everything up for you. Everything is empty. It's just a shell. Yeah. And people get lost. They're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So Skool made it even easier by adding this nice checklist that helps you. Oh, look, I can download the app just by clicking this. Oh, I have to write my first. Oh, look, there's prompts. I can just click this. Oh my gosh, there's a first post already. Look at that. They make it so simple. That is part of the platform, is to just make it as simple as possible to help people. Invite 3 people, right? Drop some email lists here or import your CSV file. Super, super simple. Yeah. You can change the rules to help people. You can track your subscriptions, your traffic, and your conversion rate, other payments that people have made that weren't subscriptions, that were one-time purchases. You can track your metrics here, and it shows the daily group activity down here. Shows when you're placing in discovery. There's you can add and change the categories. You can turn the classroom and the calendar and the map on or off. There's lots of plugins for the hobby plan, $9 a month. You get auto DMs, unlock posting, and unlock chat at higher levels. That helps reduce spammers and scammers and bots. Membership questions to collect information from people as they come in, including their email address. So lots of great stuff. And here's the affiliate. It's for pro only, but you can set that. You can set your pricing at subscriptions, free or subscription, one monthly, annual, or both. A freemium, which is tiers with free and then one or two paid. Tiers, which is payment, and optional third level of payment. Or you can just do a one-time payment. Hey, come get this bundle. Boom, that's it. It's done. Check your payouts. Change at any time. You can change your group name. You can change your URL once, and then if you want to change it again, you can do it for $100. But this is good for branding, like to drop these 4 numbers in the dash. You can change your description at any time. You can change these at any time, and you can cancel or change your plan at any time. So when you do cancel your subscription, it remains read only, so people can still see it. Your members, it's not just removed like happened. I stayed on Circle for probably a year longer than I should have, paying because they were going to wipe everything. And they couldn't export it. I had to go and pull that because most of it was photos and videos. I had to go pull it all myself. And so it cost me a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of energy. And Skool isn't like that. It stays as read only. So you can, if you have illness or a family emergency or something pulls you away, you can pause it, called archive, and then come back and reactivate it at any time. It's awesome. I love Skool. As you can tell, here's the Pataki, Dr. Pataki Family Chiropractic that I set up and staged for him. They just built a new website, so he's not ready to jump in just yet. But this is what I've been showing local businesses here in Folsom. It's how quick and simple it is. I made a welcome post and then a simple 5-day challenge. You can see that the links are still here. When I downgrade the plan, those will go away. And then when I archive it, the rest will still be visible and linked to searches on the internet. It just won't have those links. I made a sample classroom here, which Skool just introduced this fabulous feature where you can now view it as a non-member or as a member would see it. So here's the classroom as a member would see it. The start here is open. This unlocks with the premium tier. This unlocks with the VIP tier. This is a family care bundle you can buy. This is a series you can buy, and this is a level unlock. So those are some different ways that you can leverage the classroom. See, as a one-time purchase or as special perks for a monthly subscription, but still providing some value to the people that join just to check you out. A nice start here. And this is kind of my formula, my format. Other people do it a little bit differently, but this interlinks to posts. I'll show you that in Dawn's group, and then a simple 5-day challenge. What this does is when people come in, they have a place to see what you're about. They have a place to meet other members, because this community, this is a guide. It tells you what to do, and then encourages engagement to get things going. So let's go back to Dawn's community, which is growing, right? She right away started inviting people, and that's the way to do it with the strong setup that we had. And then she immediately, there's more new ones today. Good going, 27. And I did this on Wednesday after the call. I was like, well, we can do it right now. And she's like, okay. And we did it. So, I started building. I did the mock-up outline of in Chat GPT, working through some of the details and looking at pulling some information from her web presence. I did that at 1:00. Then from 2 to 3, we were on a call getting it set up, and then from 3 to 4:20, I built it. And it was basically done and revenue ready in under 3 hours. And then by 6:20, I had it really filled out nicely. So under 8 hours, 6-ish. I walked to the chiropractor and got an adjustment during that. But you can see how powerful that is. Now I did a lot of this with my admin account, Wise Catalyst. And you can see that now she's made her welcome post and 50 comments. So this is going to help with ranking a lot to keep it up there. I haven't checked where we are today, but she's probably, we can go have a look at that before I finish. But this is what I started with. I made a welcome post, and I started by leading by example and creating my own welcome comment. And then I started welcoming everybody as they came in with simple hellos from me as a member account, not my admin account. And I created this nice 5-day challenge and the very important edit your notifications post, which I can't. Oh, this is a Chrome extension that you'll learn more about in a future episode. It's Skooly. You can find that on my profile if you're a Skool owner already. But you can see a simple 5-day challenge, a welcome post, a simple 5-day challenge, and the pertinent information to help them get set up. She is bringing people over from Facebook. So she had a Facebook group, has a Facebook group, and got shut out, couldn't reach her people. So she was definitely ready to set up on Skool, a platform and now people are coming over and they have to learn a new platform. So there's a little bit of resistance. So the easier we can make it for them with this kind of good onboarding, to start here and the new to Skool tour to how to click around, what to do, edit your notifications. This is a big one. It's the first thing I do whenever I join a community. So you can see, it's just start here. This is what you do. Celebrate your arrival, book your welcome call, and connect and engage. That's that. And then it goes right into the 5-day challenge. Simple, quick, and powerful. She's got 27 members now. Well, 25 because there's me and my admin, right? So 25 members. And that's a powerful, strong start. That's simple. The calendar, you can turn it off if you're not going to have calls. She is going to have calls, so those will be added shortly. The map, so you can see where people are all over the world. Look at that. That's pretty cool. There's a lot over there on the east coast of the country because she's based in New Hampshire. That up in Canada. I'm out here in California. In one of my communities, let me make this a little smaller. There's a gal, come on, a gal that's like all the way up here. It's crazy. It's way up in this northwest territory. It's really kind of fun feature that they added this. Yeah. And then of course in Lisa's community, Lisa's way over here in Australia and I'm way over here in California. So that's fun, but I have that turned off for the family chiropractic because it's a Folsom local business, right? You can see here that I turned that feature off. I should turn the calendar off too. But I went ahead and set up, he does Wednesday classes. So I need to edit that. But that's how quick and simple it can be. Let's go see where Dawn might be today in discovery, health, and then go to like page. What was Lisa? Start at 5 and then make it like. Oops, I don't know what happened. Well, there you go. I pushed something and it opened a different tile. There you have it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your little tour today of my Skool setups. And yeah, let me just walk you through it before we go. I'll pull this up. Give you a look at the doc. I should have played Lisa's testimonial video for you. It's stellar. Share screen. Ah. You can come find all this information in the Explore Wise School Building community as well. And looks like I need to change the card on file. Oops. Happens every once in a while, but I'll take care of that later today. And this is a public community, which means you can come and browse this without being a member, without having a school profile set up yet. And this is information about the tiers for Wise School Building, the site we looked at before. And it talks about how you can either have done for you, which this link will lead you to the document I'm about to share with you, or do it yourself inside the community with my guidance. The 3 levels, the 3 tiers are Access for quick support and resources, Activate for done with you guidance. That's the $4.99 per month plan. There are annual plans as well that save you money. The Advance is where you get expert oversight. It is not a community manager. It is more hands-on, but I am not doing the administration for you. That would be like $5,000 to $10,000. But those are upgrades that can be negotiated if you need someone to train your people. So this goes into what you get for each of the tiers. And again, this is free to come and see. You don't even have to have your school profile set up yet. You don't have to sign up for the platform. You can read this and think about it, share it with people that you might know, women in health and wellness, or local or small businesses, plumbers, pool guys, contractors, manual therapists, PTs, physios, personal trainers, Pilates. There's a music store, some martial arts stores. There's a dance place that I'm talking to. There's a hot tub store. So I'm just going out. There's a skate shop. Any kind of local business that is, either wasting money on a website that their person isn't managing, or they don't have one and they just want some more visibility without posting on socials all the time, without adding more hours to their working. They want more money without doing more work, right? You can achieve more by doing less. You can get to this public site by going to explore.wisewithwendy.com. And you can check it out there. Here's the Lisa's. Let's see if I put her review on here. I did not. I'm going to do that later today. I know it's in a different community. I'm not going to pull that up yet. My women community catalyst. There it is. Nope, I didn't add it on this one yet either. Well, I've got my work cut out for me, don't I? Let's take a look at the doc. I haven't added her testimonial quotes here yet either. So, one day, revenue ready, school set up, build that loyalty, boost that income without the tech headaches. Yes, done for you. Plus, ongoing support access options. And you can get this by scanning that QR code or going to schoolbuild.wisewithwendy.com. Get your school built, branded, and ready to earn with ease in one day. Ideal for local and online businesses that want to increase steady income without adding more work. Service providers, chiropractors, salons, gyms, trainers, repair shops, contractors, pet walkers, small business owners who want to re-engage and increase customer base while offering a unique client experience. Community organizations, clubs, and local networks. Yeah. This is my watercolors group. This is my knitting circle. This is my book club. This is my soccer team, right? Consultants, educators, and creators offering programs or workshops. One day build. From this document, you can click to see the family chiropractic builds that I've already shown you. $1,000 this year. It'll be more next year. And then you can get the $99 monthly retainer for the hotline I talked to you about. And that also gives you access to the Wise School Building community with resources and the ability to ask me and the community questions and get some video feedback and stuff like that. A chiropractor that I worked with signed 5 paid in full packages their first week. A fitness coach I've worked with replaced multiple apps and incessant social posting that wasn't getting results and started to stabilize income without adding more hours. Isn't that what we all want, right? More money for less effort. Yes, the local art club started collecting dues with one of these and automatically doubled membership because it made it more accessible to people and they didn't have to deal with checks and all of that. Your payment processing is integrated into Skool. Skool is the merchant of record, which makes it easier for taxes. It is super simple and it is the lowest fees out there on the platform, regardless of what the others are promising you. They usually have hidden ones. And there are videos that break that down. Sam breaks that down, the transparency for you in one of the Skool News episodes. As you can see here, the special offer is still good, 500.wisewithwendy.com. Jump on that. There's only 2 left. Those should probably be gone today, definitely tomorrow. So you can look at the plans that I showed you for the $99, $4.99, and $14.99, different levels of support to help you grow and keep going like Dawn did. You saw the examples of the chiropractor mock-up that's creating some visibility without doing anything. Then Lisa's group, which is creating some higher rankings and visibility without people coming into the community. And then we saw Dawn's group where people are already coming in. She's got 25 people in 2 days. Right? So some people, if you have a big enough list, you can, really bring them in, bring the 100 in. If you prime them with emails while I'm building it that day, then they're ready to come in as soon as you release the link. And that really rockets you up on the discovery ranking. And that means more eyeballs. There's billions of eyeballs on that discovery every day. People, if there's 190,000 community owners, and there's a million more users added every 2 weeks, that's a lot of eyeballs, huh? So if you're ready to do it the smart way, get wise with Wendy, that's me, and let's get you set up. Most businesses are losing repeat customers because there's no simple way to stay connected. People don't see your Facebook page posts. People don't see your group posts ever. People may not see your personal feed posts for 2 weeks after the event that you were trying to tell them about, if ever. So people are leaving social media. They're unsubscribing from email newsletters. They are over it. The trust gap is huge. The trust gap is real. The age of information overload is real. There's tons of information out there. People can get information anywhere. It's the connection, the accountability, and the human relating that they are craving now. So bring your people together. They'll bring their friends. You'll build something magnificent, and I'm here to get you started. So go ahead and sign up. 500.wisewithwendy.com. That is the PayPal payment link if you want to jump in and get one of those last 2 seats. If you watched this far, you get the full 30 days of the Hotline support before you choose one of the ongoing subscriptions, or just decide to do it on your own, or decide it's not for you during the 14-day free trial and cancel. No risk. And it will still be there as something you can point people to see, right? It will still be there getting eyeballs. So it wouldn't be a total wash if you built it and then ended up canceling and not using it. You're still getting visibility. Win-win. So if you'd like to learn more, let's hop on a call. Connect.wisewithwendy.com. I'll pop this down here real quick. These are the 2 links for you to see. You can scan the QR code. You can go to either of this to see the document. You can come into explore.wisewithwendy. Skool. Yeah, there you go. So that's a Saturday session. I will be talking about this again tomorrow in the Sunday Skool show. Yes, it is the Gospel of Skool. And then I will be busy building people's schools. So I look forward to sharing more of that growth journey with you. And meanwhile, make it a great day.